guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm super excited to have you back here. If you've not clicked on that subscribe button yet, please do well to do that now. But if you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much for coming back today. I'll just dive right into the topic of today, right? How to migrate to the UK as a nurse. Alright, this step applies to nurses all over the world, alright, not just from Nigeria, alright? So these are the steps. I'll just list out the steps needed, then I will explain everything one after the other, alright? Before you even go through this step-by-step requirements, just make sure you're already a registered nurse. One, not just that you have a degree or you have a diploma. Make sure you're already registered with your Nursing and Midwifery Council and you have your license to practice with your nursing council, whichever country you are a nationality of, alright? Make sure you have your registration with your nursing council and you have your license, okay? So guys, now we start with all the steps, okay? The first one I've put there is the English proficiency test, okay? Why I've put it as the first is because I recommend that you take it first and be done with it and be over with it, because once you've passed your IELTS or your OET, you can go ahead and schedule for interviews. You can go ahead and start attending in as many interviews as you want, all right? You can start sending out your CVs, accepting interviews, because these employers, they're going to ask you if you have your English proficiency test, all right? So that's why I recommend that you write the IELTS first. The second reason is because without this, you cannot start practicing fully as a nurse in the UK, all right? You see some people that will decide, okay, I'll start with every other process, and then at the end of the day, they start struggling with their IELTS, or they start struggling with their OET, writing 3 times, writing 5 times. Why not put all your effort at the beginning phase and pass your IELTS, then move over to the other things, all right? So I recommend you write your English proficiency test first, and when you get it out of the way, you start attending interviews and you'll be able to practice as a nurse. I'm telling you this for free. Without your English proficiency test, either IELTS or OET or anyone you prefer, you would not be able to complete your registration as a nurse, and you'll not be able to practice as a nurse down here. That's why you see some people, some nurses who come down here, and at the end of the day, they become healthcare assistants or they become carers, all right? When you can pass these exams, the trust that brought you over here, they'll just push you over to becoming healthcare assistants, or maybe if it's a care home, you become a carer and stuff like that. That's why I recommend to focus on your IELTS, pass your IELTS first, then you move over to the next step, all right? So what are the requirements for IELTS? For every section in IELTS, you're required to get band 7 in every section except the writing. The writing, the least band you can get is 6.5, all right? Then your overall band should be like 7, okay? So for OET, you have to achieve grade B in listening, speaking, and reading. And then in writing, you will achieve at least a C+. Okay, those are the requirements for the NMC registration. And you don't need to write any other exam for your visa, because both OET and IELTS, they've replaced the UKVI English exam we write for the visa. So you don't need to write all these exams for your visa again. Once you've passed your IELTS or you've passed your OET, you can use any of these results for your visa applications, okay? So we'll now move over to attending job interviews, all right? While looking for work in the UK, if you don't have maybe an agency to help you, right? Or maybe you want to do it yourself, you can check websites like Track Jobs or like Indeed. At the end of this video, I will drop some websites where you can go and search for some nursing jobs from wherever you are in the world, right? You can send in your CVs, and if there are specific states where you want to go and you know this hospital, you can browse about them, look for their recruitment email, and forward your CV directly to them. So it depends on how you want this done. All right, you can go about it whichever way you want. All right, the next step will be the NMC self-assessment. All right, I will just run you through the process, how to get there. You can just log into www.nmc.org.uk/registration/ that's it. So I'll just run you through the whole step on how to just start your self-assessment and creating the NMC online profile and moving forward from that. Okay, so from any browser you can just type in www.nmc.org.uk/registration/. Once you search for this, it will bring you directly to the NMC website, National Midwifery Council. It will bring you to their page. So you scroll down, you'll see a point where it says join the register. When you click on it, it will bring you to a different page where you can download the guide, how to go about it or stuff. So you just click on find your guide and select the option most suitable for you, whether you trained outside the UK or in the UK. When you select the option, it will bring you to the pre-application checklist. So you can either read about the guides, the guideline, or you can just click on the pre-application checklist, which would bring you to the page where you see all the steps that you need to take. You can read up all those things and get yourself informed. You can decide to just download the checklist so that you see every step involved. But then on the second part of this checklist, you will see to complete eligibility and qualification application. You can just open it up and begin your application. Once you click on begin your application, it will bring you to a place where you can start. But before then, you can check if you have all your evidence or identification documents which are required before you start. All right, so once it starts, it will make you to confirm that you have everything at hand and you're ready to move forward. And when you click on the next page, it will bring you right to where you begin your application. So you will click how you want to be registered as a nurse or midwife. So as a nurse, is a adult nursing, mental health nursing. You have to select at this point. So the system is just user friendly, so you can just click all the options that apply to you. So once you've followed all the prompts and you've filled out all the details they are asking for, and you've created an NMC online account, you've done your you've put in all your identity details, you've done the health declaration and everything, you'll get to a point where you'll be asked to pay for the application. Okay, so you would have to pay with an international debit card or credit card, but most cards, if you're in Nigeria, your card won't be able to process this transaction. That's when you need someone who is somewhere in the world, maybe in the UK, or someone with an international credit card who will be able to make this payment for you. All right, so once you've made this payment, the NMC UK will have to send a request to your nursing council to verify that you're really registered with them and you have a license to practice. Okay, it takes about 30 to 35 days. So when your NMC, like if you're in Nigeria to be NMCN, when they've verified your details and replied their email to say that okay, this one is now registered, blah 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 blah, you'll be notified that by UK NMC to continue with your process. Okay, so when I said you'll be verified by your nursing council, it is not for free. Okay, when you've made the payment to NMC UK, they will tell you that they've sent a message to your own nursing council to verify you. Okay, it's now your own responsibility to reach out to your own nursing council and say, I'm processing to go to the UK and they've sent something to you. I want you to verify me. Usually there is a token which is paid. All right, when I was coming, it was about 50-something thousand naira, but now the money has crashed to nothing, because now the verification is done by email. It's no longer sent by post, so it's very, very cheap now. Like I said, at the end of this video, I would analyze all the amounts, everything you need to spend. I would break it down in naira, I'll break it down in dollars, I'll break it down in pounds, so that you'll see what you expected to spend throughout this whole process. Okay, so when you get to your nursing council, you apply for verification, you pay the required amount, because if you keep quiet and say, okay, UK NMC has sent my verification, and you relax and you don't go and meet your own nursing council, they will not verify you, they will not do anything for you. The email will just be lying there, they won't do anything for you. So you have to also reach out to your own nursing council, pay for verification, do the whole process, resubmit your own documents to them. And this verification process, someone can do it for you. You can also send someone to do it for you, all right? As long as the person have all your documents, the person can go and apply for verification, pay online, submit all your documents, and it will take your council some days to be able to respond to that email. Okay, once they've responded to say, okay, this person is in our register, then you continue on to the next step. All right, when your NMC verifies you and the NMC UK notifies you that you've been verified, that's when you'll be able to write your CBT, computer-based test. It's like a competency test, is related to nursing. All right, you have to write this exam and pass it. But I'll have to cut this video here and drop some of the links for job hunting for some of you who already have your IELTS, and then in my next video I'll continue from the CBT. Okay, thank you so much for watching this far. I'll see you in my next video. All right, make sure you don't miss any video in this series. Okay, even if you're not a nurse, you know someone who might be, you know someone who might be interested, make sure you share this link, make sure you like this video. And if you've not clicked on the subscribe button, make sure you click on the subscribe button. Please, please, please. I'll see you in my next video, because I consciously don't want to make this video long. All the videos in this series, consciously, I don't want to make any of them long. So I'll see you in my next video. Until then, bye. I love you.